Rogers does as well.
1, 2, 3. Henry, stop counting.
How are we all feeling today? Welcome on to this Run Trailer! Today's destination is NPC Station! As I will recap round 5 of the NPC. Grab your tickets, sit back, relax, as we've got no time to waste. So this round was very nail-biting, to say the least. From Tasman's win at the death against Otago to Selwyn's unbelievable Rand Valley Shield win. Honestly, this round had some really close matches and some real devastating ones in between. So, without further ado, let's flick it over to Parsney to get us started with Bay of North Harbour versus Bay of Plenty, and buckle up, Trons and Tronettes, as we've got some beautiful matches awaiting. Game 1, North Harbour versus Bay of Plenty. Prediction: Bay of Plenty still got the win but not by 16, as I would have liked. But it's okay. Synopsis of the game: Bay of Plenty came out firing from the start. Some awesome defense was on show. Some breathtaking tries were scored, and I was really impressed with the interplay between the Bay of Plenty backs, as every time they threw it out wide, I was out of my seat, and they looked very dangerous while doing so. North Harbour had some awesome opportunities, but they didn't capitalize on them. They tried to come back in the second half, but to no avail. Well done to Bay of Plenty on the victory, but condolences to North Harbour. You guys really had a great game. MVP and try of the match. MVP goes to Nicola Broughton. He had some awesome carries and really impressed me with his ability to take on the defense. His matchup with Gage Jackson was also really good, as the two didn't give each other an inch. So yeah, and it was a matchup and a half. Try of the game has to go to Verini Ratzinger. He had an awesome opportunity out wide that was helped by his fellow teammates. Honestly, it was some great work in the lead up to it, and all he had to do was score. I was out of my seat with his try. Next game, we have Counties Manukau versus Taranaki. Game 2, Counties Manukau versus Taranaki. Prediction: Taranaki still got the win, but not by as much as I would have liked. But it's okay. Synopsis of the game. Both teams got stuck into each other quite early as it was a firing start. I was really impressed by some of the defensive work. The set piece was well done, and some of the pick and goes were just brilliant. Some awesome tries were scored as well. Taranaki looked a bit shaky in the first half as it was really close at half time. But they must have got a talking to from the coaches, as after that second half with a wheel, they unleashed some razzle dazzle and looked very dangerous while doing so. Honestly, they looked like the Taranaki we knew. Well done to Taranaki on the win, but condolences to Counties Manukau on the loss. MVP and try of the match. MVP has to go to Daniel Rona. He had a great game, provided some iconic moments, and also looked very dangerous with ball in hand. Honestly, some of the moments I was really blown away by. Try of the game though has to go to my boy Josh Jakin. All he had to do was score, as some brilliant work was done in the lead up to the try by his teammates. I was really blown by his try, to be honest. And that job of the game has to go to the two hookers. Both got stuck in and just went into each other. They really could not be separated, as they just went toe to toe. It was a matchup and a half. Next game we have Canterbury versus Manawatu. Game 3, Canterbury versus Manawatu. My prediction was right on the dot, as I had Canterbury by 40 plus. Synopsis of the game. Canterbury with a more dominant team on this occasion, as some superb tries were scored in this one, and I was really impressed with the backs. The way they gelled was absolutely perfect, and they pulled off some absolutely divine moves. Some of the forward work was absolutely sensational as well. And yeah, unfortunately for Manawatu, they tried to make opportunities, but they just couldn't capitalise on them. Canterbury pounced on every single one and just made a hash of it. Well done to Canterbury on the victory, and condolences to Manawatu on the loss. Had they perfected those opportunities, I reckon they would have made the score a lot more respectable than it was. MVP and try of the game. MVP goes to Jamie Hanna as he really led the forwards well and had a magnificent solo performance. Matchup of the game is the 2/12 Dallas McLeod and Tafuka Ponga. Those two could not be separated and provided some absolutely extraordinary moments. Try of the game has to go to Corey Keller. Some brilliant lead-up work was done, and all he had to do was score. Honestly, I was blown away with his try. Next game, Northland versus Hawke's Game 4, Northland versus Hawke's Bay. My prediction goes completely out the door as I had Hawke's Bay by 8, but I'll take that out. Synopsis of the game. Set piece was the big talking point for me, as I was really impressed by the effort the two teams put into that area, and it was used to perfection in my eyes. Hawke's Bay had some brilliant opportunities come their way in the first half, but due to some stupid errors and a miscommunication in their comms, unfortunately they didn't go as planned. But Northern then showed some grit and determination to really keep the scores close at half time. Hawke's Bay then made a valuable comeback in the second half, but it was no use, as Northland made a dazzling start in the second. Well done to Northland on the victory, but condolences Hawke's Bay on the loss. MVP and try of the match. MVP has to go to Rivers Reihana. His ability to lead Northland around the park really well, and he kicked some real vital goals. So really impressed with his performance. Matchup of the game has to go to the two forward backs. They really challenged each other at scrum time and really provided some iconic moments. Try of the match has to go to Zan Sullivan. He had an awesome game, and his try was basically a solo effort. I was really blown away by it. Next game, Tasman versus Otago. Game 5, Tasman versus Otago. Prediction, Tasman still got the W, but not by as much as I would have liked. But it's okay. Synopsis of the game. Some stylish tries and some freakish interplay was on show in this one as Tasman got off to a firing start. The outside backs looked really dangerous and some of the moves they pulled off were absolutely mind-blowing and really caught Otago napping quite early. But unfortunately, some costly errors late in the piece softly let Otago back into the game. And by half time, I was thinking, geez, Otago could run away with this. Unfortunately, Tasman's errors went done, and Otago really started to unleash. Tasman stepped up though in the last 20 through a sensational line-out move and some absolutely diabolical driving more work got them over at the death. Well done to Tasman on the victory, but condolences Otago on the loss. MVP and try of the match. Leicester Fainganuku gets this award as he was really potent with ball in hand and threaded through the Otago defence. His matchup with Josh Timu was also an unforgettable one, as those two provided a matchup and a half. His try was also iconic as Otago just could not touch him. I was really blown away. Next game, Wellington versus Auckland. Game 6, Wellington versus Auckland. Prediction. Wellington still got the win, but it wasn't by as much as I was expecting. But still a W nonetheless. Synopsis of the game. Discipline was the big talking point for me, as Auckland had opportunities but just could not take them or didn't capitalise on them, And there were lots of errors which Wellington just pounced on. Some delightful tries were scored and some out of this world set piece work was done. I was really impressed, and Wellington really capitalised on the conditions front. I was also impressed by Julian Sarver's leadership. Well done to Wellington on the victory. Condolences to Auckland. You guys tried but couldn't do it. MVP and try of the match. MVP has to go to Xavier Numia. He had an awesome game, really powered through the Auckland defence and just provided some awesome moments. His matchup with Angus Tyrrell was a mouth-watering one, as those two really didn't give each other an inch. I was blown away by it. Try of the game has to go to Rossi Felivo as his was a simple dot down. All of his teammates did some awesome work in the lead up to it. And yeah, I was absolutely blindsided by his try. It was a real good one. Next game, and looking forward to this one, Ranville Shield, Waikato versus Southland. Game 7, Waikato versus Southland. My prediction, unfortunately, takes it out as I had Waikato by 38 plus. It's okay. Synopsis of the game. Waikato got out to a dominating start, showing some early signs of speed and some opportunities really came together for them. But unfortunately, some phenomenal Southland defense stopped them, and they did a really good job to keep the scores close at half time. And by half time, I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, Waikato had the lead, they'll take this. But nope, I was wrong. As Southland clearly got the talking to from the coaches and turned on the Jets, pulling off some perfect moves and scoring some absolutely divine tries. I was really blown away by what I was seeing and couldn't believe it. Well done, Southland, on getting the shield, and condolences, Waikato on the loss. MVP and try of the match. MVP goes Samisi Tupo Tarawa as he provided some phenomenal carries and had an absolute blinder. Matchup of the game goes to Nick Shearer and Xavier Rowe. Those two provided some awesome moments and just could not be separated. And try of the game goes to Fletcher Morgan. All we had to do was score as some superb lead-up work was done. Honestly, I was blown away. Next up, outro station. Okay, drums and tronettes, we have reached our destination station. So if you would please take your belongings as you disembark the train. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for you. If you did, please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and do all that other malarkey, as it really helps me out. Also, be cool, stay awesome, and don't forget to be kind to one another, right? As it's just as simple as how are you going, or are you alright, to make someone's day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some research to do. Ciao! Thank you all for watching, and a massive thank you for riding on the Tron train. Ciao!